You may be anticipating a sinister fairy tale, yet the solution may be right in front of you. Although it seems like something from science fiction, mirror life is a very real possibility that has the potential to completely change our understanding of biology. How would it appear? What would it do? Above all, what might happen if it ever came to pass in the real world? These are not only speculative questions. In a recent 299-page report on mirror bacteria, a group of 38 scientists examined them and came to the conclusion that humanity is not prepared for this. Curiosity, however, might lead us to develop it anyhow, just like with atomic energy, space travel, and artificial intelligence. Today, we will examine mirror life, what it is, how it might be created, and why scientists are concerned about its implications. Number 8. What is mirror life? At the heart of mirror life is a concept called chirality, which refers to the handedness of molecules. Imagine your left hand, is a perfect mirror image of your right hand, but you cannot perfectly stack one on top of the other. Molecules behave the same way. Some molecules in life exist in two forms: left-handed, L or right-handed D enantiomers, which are mirror images of one another. Life on Earth is built entirely on one-handedness. Mirror life, then, would be a form of biology built entirely on the opposite chirality. Molecules would assemble into mirror organelles, mirror cells, and potentially mirror organisms. At first glance, this might seem like a minor tweak, but in biology, small changes can have catastrophic consequences. Flip a single molecule, and the ripple effect extends to enzymes, cells, organs, and even ecosystems. The idea that life could exist in a mirrored form is no longer just theoretical, it's scientifically plausible, and it is fascinating and terrifying. Number 7. How could mirror life be created? If mirror life is possible, the first step would likely be a mirror bacterium. Creating one is no small feat, but scientists have outlined two approaches, the bottom-up and the top-down method. The bottom-up approach would involve building a bacterium from scratch, assembling mirror molecules to create the essential machinery for life. Researchers have made progress by creating short mirror proteins and transcribing LRNAs as long as bacterial genes. However, a functional bacterium would require at least 100 different mirror proteins, enough to build a working ribosome and other essential cellular structures. Research on genetic code reprogramming and the use of non-canonical amino acids shows promise for this method, suggesting that within a decade, the first mirror bacterium might be achievable. Even so, scientists stress that this milestone is just the beginning. While creating mirror bacteria is plausible, creating mirror humans or higher organisms remains far beyond our current capabilities. Number 6. Immune system vulnerability. One of the most alarming aspects of mirror bacteria is their potential to evade the human immune system. Our bodies are designed to recognize molecules of a specific chirality. Immune cells like macrophages and dendritic cells detect microbial patterns based on these molecular handedness cues. Mirror bacteria, however, would be invisible to this surveillance. They could bypass detection, reproduce, and spread without triggering our natural defenses. Antimicrobial peptides, which attack bacterial membranes and prevent cell wall synthesis, would also be ineffective because they target specific chiral molecules. The result? Mirror bacteria could spread undetected through humans, animals, and potentially the environment, making them a perfect stealth pathogen. The combination of immune evasion and high adaptability could lead to pandemics far worse than anything we've faced so far, with conventional vaccines potentially ineffective. Number 5. Ecological threats and evolutionary advantage. Mirror bacteria wouldn't just threaten human health, they could also disrupt ecosystems. Imagine dropping a species with completely reversed biology into the evolutionary race. Native organisms have co-evolved over millions of years, adapting to each other's behaviors and limitations. A mirror bacterium, by contrast, would be unfamiliar to every predator and competitor. With no natural predators and minimal ecological checks, it could survive, reproduce, and gradually dominate its environment. Even slow-growing mirror bacteria could adapt quickly through natural selection. Photoautotrophic mirror bacteria, for example, could synthesize their own nutrients from inorganic achiral compounds, giving them an edge. Heterotrophic mirror bacteria might initially struggle, but selection pressures could drive rapid evolution, allowing them to exploit previously inaccessible resources. Number 4. Lessons from chirality in medicine. Small molecular changes can have massive consequences, as history has shown. Consider thalidomide, a drug prescribed in the 1950s. One enantiomer had the intended sedative effect, while its mirror caused severe birth defects in thousands of children. A mirror-bacterium is similar in principle. It may appear identical to natural bacteria, but could interact with life in ways we cannot predict. The chemical flip could alter metabolism, pathogenicity, and ecological impact, creating consequences that are difficult or impossible to reverse. This unpredictability makes mirror bacteria both fascinating and terrifying. They could be harnessed for beneficial purposes, such as targeted drug delivery or environmental cleanup, but any accidental release could spiral into uncontrollable health crises and ecological disruption. Number 3. Mirror life and the concept of exobiology. Mirror life is just one example of how biology can be pushed to extremes. Exobiology explores the creation of life with entirely different chemical systems. Scientists imagine silicon-based organisms, ammonia-based life, or alternative DNA/RNA structures. These forms of life, though hypothetical, could exist on other planets or even on Earth if engineered. Exobiology raises the same risks as mirror life, but on an even broader scale. Alien life forms could outcompete Earth's natural species, exploit resources more efficiently, and survive in extreme environments. We might unknowingly introduce organisms that humans and ecosystems cannot control. In other words, mirror bacteria could be just the first step toward creating biologically alien life on Earth, with unknown evolutionary and ecological consequences. Number 2. Mirror life as an ethical challenge. The development of mirror life is not just a scientific challenge, it's a profound ethical dilemma. Scientists are asking, should we create something that could potentially outcompete natural life, evade human immune defenses, and disrupt ecosystems? We have the power to build mirror bacteria, but the consequences could be catastrophic. This is why the 38 scientists behind the 299-page report urge extreme caution. The decision is not only about what is possible, it is about what humanity is prepared to handle. Synthetic biology is an incredible frontier, offering opportunities for medicine, environmental solutions, and scientific discovery. But with every new power comes responsibility. Mirror life represents a boundary we may be able to cross, but that doesn't mean we should. If we misstep, we risk creating a form of life that we cannot control, echoing the cautionary tale of Frankenstein, a creation that ultimately dominates its creator. Number 1. The takeaways. Mirror life is more than a scientific curiosity, it's a warning. It reminds us that biology, even at the molecular level, has evolved over millions of years with incredible precision. Flipping the handedness of life is not just an experiment, it is a profound disruption of everything we take for granted in nature. The potential applications of mirror life, such as precision medicine or novel enzymes, are immense. But so are the risks. Accidental release or misuse could create new pathogens, disrupt ecosystems, and even accelerate biodiversity loss. As we explore these possibilities, we must weigh curiosity against responsibility. Humanity may be capable of creating mirror life, but our ability to manage its consequences is far more uncertain. The Mirror Life Report is a call to action: think carefully, plan responsibly, and anticipate worst-case scenarios before stepping into the unknown. Because once mirror life exists, there is no turning back. Mirror life challenges everything we know about biology, evolution, and ethics. It could revolutionize medicine, push the boundaries of science, and open new doors of discovery, but it could also be the next great threat to life on Earth. The choices we make today will determine whether humanity masters this power or falls victim to it. The question is no longer just, can we create it? The real question is, should we? If you found this journey through the looking glass as fascinating or as chilling as I did, make sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Astrum Earth for more deep dives into the science and mysteries shaping our world. Together, we'll explore the edges of knowledge and maybe even peek into the future of life itself.